Okay, we're back with the IBU boards. Now these two boards right here are for Jerry at Frag. I've already completed all the testing. I tested this board and this TPA together, and the servo cables that I used when I tested this board are in here. I've got a video of it, but it's really long and boring. But if you want to see it, I can send you that. That's just the testing of these two boards. Now this one has already been tested. You can see it has the TPA on there. Jerry wants both base and TPA. I think that's a good move. If you've got room for the speaker, if you're going to try and put it in a Panzer III or Panzer IV or a T-34 or something, make sure you've got room to add another speaker. You know, because if you can't add another speaker, you're just wasting your money on the TPA. Of course, it might be good just to have it for, you know, because you might move this board to another tank in the future. Anyway, that's all up to you guys. Let me show you this one real quick. Well, now, where to start? This video is going to be shown to a lot of guys about getting these boards hooked up. The videos themselves show that the boards work, and I've still got to do stage 2 testing, and I want to try and test the IR functions too. Just to make sure that everything is working, because these boards have sat in the closet for a long time. But like I said, the videos will show that everything on the board works. The next trick is to get it hooked up to your radio. Okay, now I'm using a FlySky i6. I highly recommend that you get a battery pack, 5 to 6 volts. This is just 4 AA's. You know, I got that at Radio Shack. Does that tell you how long I've had that? And a servo. And play with your receiver. You know, figure out exactly what each channel does and what port on the receiver is that function. That'll help a lot in the future. As soon as you turn on the board for the first time, you're going to have to calibrate the sticks. Which is really easy to do. You won't be able to do it with the, yeah, you can. You can do it with the TPA on. You have to reach down in there, flip dip switch 8, move all your, or both your sticks to all their levels. On a, I usually do the volume too when I do that, because I usually run a remote volume control. So, but that's extremely important. You got to calibrate those sticks first before you do anything else. As soon as you turn on power to the board for the first time, throw that dip switch, calibrate them sticks. Don't forget to throw the dip switch back. Then all you're going to do is, now did you hear that sound? Let's do that again. I want to make sure you hear this sound. The buzzing sound tells you that the board is reading the receiver. All right, you want to hear that first whenever you turn it on. The beep beep, personally, I'm still not sure what that is. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. I've got more investigating to do. Anyway, once you hear that sound, on mine it's up and left. Starts the tank. This speaker here. Is the volume control for that speaker. Secondary sounds are on this speaker. With the remote volume control, I usually only do this one, because as you can see, the secondary doesn't make any noise unless you do something. If I just want to be able to hear what the tank's doing when I'm running, all I got to do is turn down engine sounds, and then everything's silent. When I test everything. I test the gearboxes. Now that's another thing we got to talk about. If I was this radio was set up for my Jagdpanther, and it has an IBU in it already. It has for a long time. This is it right here. It runs on this the way I want it to on my radio. Motion is on the right stick, and turret is on the left stick. On my Jagdpanther, when I push forward, the tank goes forward. On this one, if I push forward, the tank goes backwards. If I wanted to put this in a Tiger or a Panther, I'd have to reverse the servo on that channel. I think if I were to put it in an Abrams or something with a rear engine, that might be right. But anyway, I check everything. I also check the momentum feature. Now this is why most guys are buying this board, because you can turn the momentum on and off, because you don't want it on when you're batting. Now the knocking and the track noises, those are on the secondaries. I turn the momentum back off. I got another video on the test. I think you might have seen that already. Instant. Alright. I also turn the smoker on and off. That's down and left. So that's basically the test. Jerry, these are your two boards, and they'll come with these servo cables and this TPA. For Paul and Dwayne, Dwayne, your two pros are next. First, I got to get these in a tank and make sure everything works. This is the upper hull that we're going to be using to test everything. Now that's an airsoft barrel recoil turret, but we don't need to hook up the barrel recoil. It won't affect our test in any way. And this is the lower I'm going to use. I got to take that TCB out of there and start using this to check. What I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and put the IBU right in there, and I'll put the upper hull on, and that's how I'll check all the upper hull functions. And I'll take video. So there it is. I don't want to take up any more time. Jerry, yours are on the way. Paul and Dwayne also want boards. I was thinking maybe we'll put them all together. I don't know. I've sent an email to Paul. We'll see what he thinks. Otherwise, Jerry, if yours go out, these will both fit in a small flat rate box, and that'll go out on Monday. And I'll email you with the rest of it. So until next time, we'll see you next time.